This is Woman on Fire's Friday 5. Who do you think you are? Hey Disruptors, welcome to Woman on Fire's Friday 5. I am your host, Lunnie-Thomas, certified life and leadership coach. Each week we come to you straight from the arena, bringing you just a little bit of inspiration to send you into the weekend. Are you ready? Let's get to it. Spiritual teacher Eckhart Tolle said, in the egoic state, your sense of self, your identity, is derived from your thinking mind. In other words, what your mind tells you about yourself, the storyline of you, the memories, the expectations, all the thoughts that go through your head continuously, and the emotions that reflect those thoughts, all those things make up your sense of self. Who do you think you are? Oh boy, now that's a loaded question. We've all heard this question in one form or another at many stages of our lives. Who do you think you are? 6 words with the power to bring you to your knees or to cause you to soar to heights unknown. 6 words that will, in one moment, bring you immense joy as you consider the possibilities, and in the next moment, cause you to hide all that you are, all that you've accomplished. Others may ask, but do they really want to know? Manin Morrissey said that often we lose our identity trying to please or placate others. We try so hard to be so many things to so many people that we lose sight of ourselves. We forget our stories. How do you respond when someone asks who you think you are? Is it with fear? Fear of tooting your own horn or sounding too self-important? Fear of seeming to be arrogant or full of yourself? Or fear of being talked about or laughed at? We are willing to share every aspect of everything in our lives except when it comes to showing our true essence. That we keep it on the low. We work hard to be more, to do more, only to hide the evidence of our greatness so that we don't offend others. Don't stand out. Don't stand up. Don't draw attention to yourself. Who do you think you are? Others will ask who you think you are when you dare to raise your voice, when you dare to state your opinion, when you speak up for your beliefs and for what is right. When you stand up for yourself. Sit down, be quiet, they might say. It is easier for them to bring you down than to do the hard work to rise to your level. And what about that little pesky critic inside, the one who sneaks up behind you when you're knee-deep into one of the most important presentations of your life? You know, the one who asks you, who do you think you are? What makes you the expert? What do you have to say that hasn't been said already or heard already? Do you think you're special? When questioned, what will you say? You get to decide the answers for yourself, but be sure and know that you will be tested every step of the way in your knowledge of yourself, and in your personal truth. Knowing who you are and being unwilling to hide it can intimidate people. It intimidates some because you have dared to move past your status quo. You are no longer afraid to move beyond those who choose to be less than their authentic selves. This is unsettling in a status quo world. So ask yourself the tough question. Who do you think you are? It is okay to fear the answer, but you cannot avoid the answer. Don't be afraid of the answer. It is not selfish or arrogant to know who you are and what you stand for. You control your narrative. You are the author of your story. You hold the pen. You control your destiny. You are willing and able to break through the limits that others try to place on you. You know who you are, and knowing who you are does not make you arrogant. Yes, you are special. You are unique. You are a disruptor, no longer satisfied to put up with the status quo. You've maintained that position for long enough. And for what? To keep the peace? To not rock the boat? Perhaps others are asking who you think you are because they have not found the courage to ask the same question of themselves. Refuse to dim your light to spare the feelings of others. So, let's practice. Who do you think you are? Bold? Courageous? Risk taker? Inspiring? Truth teller? Visionary? Wise woman? Disruptor? You know who you are. It's time to embrace her. That's all for now. Have a great weekend. Go out there and disrupt something. Thanks for listening. Woman on Fire's Friday 5 is brought to you by Woman on Fire Coaching and Consulting. It's been my honor to spend this time with you. If you've enjoyed this episode, please pop over to iTunes or wherever you download your podcast and subscribe. To continue the conversation, please come over to my blog at www.thearena.online. Or if you'd like to schedule your personal coaching session, please visit www.thearena.online and select Coach with Me. In the meantime, go out there and disrupt something. Bye-bye.